Going to Disneyland Paris isn't cheap. With sky-high prices on tickets, hotels, merch, and food, you're probably looking to save as much money as possible.
That's where the Disneyland Paris meal plans come in. But do they actually save you money? Or are you better off buying meals a la carte?
We recently returned from a 3-day trip to Disneyland Paris on a meal plan. Stick around to hear our thoughts, recommendations, and find out if we came out ahead.
If you find this video helpful, please hit like and subscribe for more Disneyland Paris content.
What is a meal plan at Disneyland Paris? There are 3 tiers: breakfast, half board, and full board.
The breakfast tier is the entry point of the meal plans and the most self-explanatory. The plan will cover your breakfasts, including on the last day of your stay at a Disneyland hotel.
The half board option includes your breakfast as well as one other meal, lunch or dinner, in a restaurant of your choice.
Well, the full board option includes breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This is for travelers who prefer convenience over cost, don't want to worry about pulling out the credit card at every eatery, and you'll just have everything taken care of from the start.
Based on the meal plan option you choose, you'll have access to different restaurants, including a variety of table service, buffet, and quick service restaurants.
Some plans restrict where you can eat. For example, you may only be able to eat at one table service restaurant per day, while others have less restrictions or perks. Now, there are plus meal plan options available to give you greater access to choice, as well as an extra meal on the last day of your stay at Disneyland Paris.
Oh, and yes, there are meal plans for kids available. And yes, they are cheaper than adult plans. But it's Disney, right? So they can still seem quite expensive.
How do meal plans work? You can select your meal plan at the time of booking for your stay at Disneyland Paris, or you can add it on after you've confirmed your stay. At this point, you can start planning out your culinary journey at the parks with the ability to book the restaurants you want to eat at.
Keep in mind though, at time of recording, not all plans are available at all hotels. So if you've got your heart set on a certain meal plan, you may have to price out a couple of different hotels. During our 3-day stay at Disney Newport Bay Club, we were given the option of breakfast, half board, or full board plus. We decided to choose full board plus.
While on site, we ate at 5 different restaurants with the Disney meal plan: Chez Remy and Pim's Kitchen in Walt Disney Studios Park, Walt's Restaurant in Disneyland Paris, as well as the steakhouse at Annette's Diner, located in Disney Village.
Not all Disney Village restaurants accept the meal plans, but the ones who do have dedicated menus.
For my personal thoughts on the Disney meal plan, I really enjoyed the convenience it provided, but I do think I spent more than I would have if we bought our meals separately. Mind you, if we didn't have the plan, I know we wouldn't have ate at all those table service restaurants for every meal. But it was nice to have all our tables booked and meals paid for out of the gate. If I were to do it all over again and invest that money up front, I would go and book the spots we wanted to eat at right away. We ended up waiting a few weeks, and because of that, we missed out on some of the spots we really wanted to dine at. And when we got the spots we wanted to eat at, we had to dine at some weird times.
I agree with you. I don't think we would have spent that much money if we didn't have a Disney plan. When we go to restaurants, we usually don't get a starter or dessert. I think we're entree type people. So the meal plan was fun in that sense because we were able to have this like gourmet 5-star experience.
In hindsight, it may not have been the most economical option, but there was definitely a benefit of convenience.
The convenience was so important. Disney is a wonderful, magical place, but it could also be very, very hectic and very overwhelming, especially when you're traveling with a toddler and you're trying to make the day so magical. You want convenience. And the Disney dining plan gave us that convenience.
Convenience is one thing, cost is another. Did we actually save anything? Well, here are our results.
For the full board plus meal plan, for 2 adults and 1 child on a 3-day stay, we paid €574.
We ate the breakfast buffet all days at the Newport Bay Club. The bill came out to €75. We ate there twice.
Chez Remy would have set us back €140.
Pim's Kitchen, another 115 euros.
140 euros dropped at Walt's restaurant.
The steakhouse would have cost us 112 euros.
And finally, Annette's was the cheapest meal of the trip, only 96 euros.
Which then brings the grand total spent to 753 euros.
By investing in Full Board Plus, we saved 179 euros.
But was it all necessary?
Quick service restaurants had great options scattered throughout the parks that would have been a whole lot more cost effective.
We liked the convenience, but if we hadn't bit the bullet and booked the meal plan at the time of booking, I can confidently say we wouldn't have spent 750 euros on food over 3 days. Yes, savings were there, but we also ate at restaurants that had inflated prices. It is Disney, after all.
If you found this video helpful, please hit like and subscribe, and check out more of our videos by clicking the link on the screen.